Stassi, I wish you asked Jeremy and Leanne, how dumb did you feel defending Dakota last season to your daughter to now know after you found out that he was literally sexting one of Leanne's 50-year-old friends? How do you feel that your 31-year-old daughter has a 30-something-year-old boyfriend, baby father, that was texting one of your friends, Leanne? Your friends. I hate to repeat a think piece, but man, Arrested Development resides in Utah County.
Name a bitch that's fucking with me. Go ahead and call them out. Bitch, that's what I thought.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Season 11 reunion. I'm just going to say it right now. Was not my favorite reunion, but we're going to go through this as fast as possible. Let's just start with Taylor and Dakota and just work our way around. I'm telling y'all right now, if Taylor still messed with Dakota season 4 after being on The Bachelorette, after having Chase in her face, after all of that, I'm not gonna care. Like I'll wash my hands of Taylor myself, because there's no way you're gonna let Dakota hit after he was literally trying to get with a 50-year-old woman. I'm not saying 50 is old, but also Dakota, you're 31 and you're dating this person's friend's daughter. Like, you're dating you're dating Leanne's daughter. That's Leanne's friend you're sexting. Like, this is too close to home. This is too much. This reunion should have been a 3-part reunion. I don't care what anybody say. Each part should have been an hour. They should drop it each week. I don't care. Or drop it each night. Like, I don't care. Because these women have maybe a 2-parter, I would say. But I feel like they left too many stones unturned. Okay, 2 things. Jen didn't see anything, but her hunches gave, Demi and Marciano were definitely hooking up. Okay, should Jen have implied that in multiple interviews and whatever? Okay, sure, maybe. No, she shouldn't have. Demi, does that give you the right to tell her shut the F up? And when she's trying to ask a question about your text, everybody is trying to flip it back on Jen. Not everybody, but Brett and Demi are trying to flip it back on Jen. Okay, we're not going anywhere with this, because Brett don't want to talk about the text. Jen is trying to get her questions answered and she's not being respected. This is weird. And nobody was talking about Miranda's face when Taylor said, I don't know, on the question if her and Chase are going to end up dating. She went to The Bachelorette. So my ideal is this. Sorry, Miranda. I think Taylor would be a chill stepmom. Listen, I like Miranda. And I already have too many stops, so I'm not going to stop again. But I like Miranda a lot. And I like Taylor. I do. Do I agree with how she go about things? Absolutely not. Do I think her and Chase would be cute together? I wouldn't be mad at it. Maybe he could change her political views. I'd appreciate that. But maybe it would open her eyes, But also, it is Utah. It is pretty incestuous. And I also know Miranda definitely did not like the fact that Taylor said, I don't know. I don't care. Miranda, you better elaborate on that in season 4. All right? Because I need to know here and now. Are you cool with Taylor being a potential stepmother to your kids? Now, Jesse and Jordan. I'm going to tell you right now, Jesse, leave him. Leave him, 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 leave him. Jesse, oh my God, leave him. Jesse, please leave him. Father Christ, you changed your name back to Jesse Draper. You should have got a prenup. Oh my God. That's all I have to say. Like, oh my God. I wish you know what? Unpopular opinion. I think Jessie still liked the attention Marciano gave her. I think if things were different, they would definitely be talking still. Even in her confessional, she's like, it's hard for me to promise that I won't talk to him again. And now everyone's trying to make it seem like, oh, Marciano's this disgusting, nasty individual. Okay, like, yeah, he was dealing with a married woman. Okay, yes, he's garbage. But the way Jordan was talking to Jesse was also garbage. But Jesse, you should have left him. The first time that was even the way he spoke to you, I would have waited until he went to work. I don't know what he do. He probably do lay around all day and make TikToks like dad talk, but whatever. But like, Jesse got a real job at a hair salon. Like, I'm not saying content creation is a real job. I'm just saying Jordan is living in Jesse's home that she pays for, and Jordan felt like he could have everybody over at the house that Jesse paid for, and everyone thought it was okay to go to the house that Jesse paid for to talk to Jordan about the issues him and Jesse are having in the house that Jesse paid for. I don't care. Like, nobody's gonna make me sound crazy for saying that. That's the house Jesse paid for. Why are you having conversations with people in the house that she paid for? You're in dad talk. Like, I don't even, what? Anyway, Macy and Jacob, love them. Macy's prayer. Let me tell you something. Hashtag Macy's prayer. Because Macy really wanted Dakota out the way. Macy, I'm so familiar with your game at this point. 3 seasons running, #1 Dakota hater. That's the president right there. That's the president of the We Hate Dakota. Get his ass out of here club. Like, let me tell you something. Macy go to bed every night. And I guarantee you, one of her prayers is for Dakota's downfall. It's at least one of them. Obviously, you know, her family, kids, health, baby mama, success, you know, her business, her book. Dakota's downfall, she's praying on it. Come on, man. You can't fool me. I know a hater when I see one. And Macy is a reasonable hater. That's it. That's how I feel. Now, she didn't play a big part in this reunion, which I'm really shocked about, because I thought they would have got more into the M&M thing of it all, talking about they went to go see Marciano and all this other stuff. Whatever. Okay. That's another thing they cut out a lot. Nobody talked about Layla's hair journey. Nobody talked about Layla's hair journey. That wasn't even a topic of discussion. Like, Layla, your hair, like, first off, that should have been the third point. Like, if we're gonna talk about Layla, be like, Layla, you're having such a good season. Do you feel like you were being, like, we didn't even talk about Layla inviting Chase to the freaking party. We really missed a lot of stuff. I'm confused. And then we even talk about Whitney, which I'm gonna say it right now. Everybody on this platform, everybody that has watched my videos about Secret Lives, you should know I was a grade A, like, I was an anti-Whitney Levitt girl, because I don't like people that want to throw a rock, hide their hand, and act like they didn't do anything wrong. Because I'm not gonna lie, Whitney, you gave to me a present to try and embarrass her. Like, you know, you did that. Like, you were trying to be funny. You were trying to embarrass her. And then you got mad at her because she got mad at you. Like, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. I'll stand by that. The way you treated Taylor for 2 seasons, granted, okay, yes, Taylor was swinging and she didn't clear a lot of things up. And she tried to apologize to you about that. And you weren't trying to hear that. So it's like, damn, Whitney, like, you're not giving no grace. But this season, I like Whitney because she's like, you know what? I'm going to be the villain. Y'all don't like me. I'm here for Dancing with the Stars. I like that. Be real. No, be you. Because you know what I've learned with Whitney, and after seeing her Dancing with the Stars, it came to me very late. I'm a late bloomer. Whitney was a theater kid. Of course she acts like that. Yeah. And when you look at Whitney Levitt's story on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I understand why she treated Taylor the way she did. 1,000%. 1,000%. I get it. I understand it. Do I agree with it? No, but she's a theater kid. Duh. Anyway, happy for everybody that was pregnant, had healthy babies. I'm so glad Jen's baby saved her. I do wish Michaela and Macy's babies were both named Charlotte. But yeah, next year, you need to film the reunion after the show's been dropped and you've seen the fan commentary. Am I going to say this was a horrible reunion? No. But am I going to say this was the best reunion? No. because of a few things. One, Stassi's got to get her footing with the reunion hosting. I think she needs to rewatch every single reunion of Vanderpump Rules that she was on just to get that feeling, and also watch other reunions that Andy has done, because if we're really going to talk about it, Andy is not like the tell-all, be-all of like reunion hosts. He's not whacking everybody that deserve a real whacking, but they do film the reunions in an appropriate time from how long the show's been out to the reunion, right? And if it was up to me, y'all already released the whole show. Just film the reunion this month, drop it in January. I would have waited an extra month if that means you guys were going to answer fan questions and really talk about specific things. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe they cut out a lot of stuff talking about Michaela and Demi, and the way they chopped this up wasn't my favorite. But I will go into specifics in another part.